Hello and welcome back to Pride of All Europe TV. My name's Nathan and today I'm going to talk to you about the England games that we saw over the weekend. Feels like absolutely ages since I've obviously recorded a video. The last time you saw my beautiful mug on the screen was a preview to the Everton game. Looking back at that, I predicted that it would be a 2-1 home victory and I predicted Falcao would score. So hurrah for me, hallelujah, I got something right. Not for the first time this season I may add, but all of us here at Pride of All Europe are glad to have predicted the correct starting 11 in that game as well as the score, so that's brilliant. But with no United, it's been all international football. There's a lot of United fans who say club before country. I'm one of them. It's United over England all day long, but that doesn't stop me being an England supporter. I want the national side to do well. I want us to win. I want us to get to major tournaments. It'd be nice to get out of a group or get past the quarter-final. Get to a quarter-final, whatever. Just progress. What seems to happen is we win our group and we get there and we freeze. Is it what are the fundamentals behind us flopping at major tournaments? Is it something to do with the coaching? Is it the fact we drag 17 and 18-year-olds out of the under-21s and put them in the senior side too early? Because as we've seen with Spain over the weekend, they've had a lot of sort of debutants, if you like, one of them being David De Gea, and these guys have gone through the correct procedure, like the normal process of youth team and then under 18s, under 19s, under 21s into the first team rather than being fast tracked through. So that's something to consider. Maybe that's why England flop. Another reason is it just might be the fact that we're rubbish and we overhype our stars. All this Lampard and Gerrard over the last sort of 10 years, everyone's saying they're world class. Yes, they look world class for their clubs, but get them in an England shirt, they can't play together, they never live up to the hype. So there's plenty of things to discuss about why England are rubbish at senior level. It takes us to the fixtures this weekend. A comfortable 5-0 home victory over San Marino and a tough 1-0 away victory in Estonia. It could have been a lot simpler. Estonia ain't a great side. The last player I remember coming from Estonia was Mark Poom. I don't know if he's still around. But touching on those two games, Rooney scored in both. He's chasing down a few records, like for caps, for goals. It's weird. Wayne Rooney scores in a 5-0 victory. Wayne Rooney scores the only goal and a beautiful free kick in a 1-0 away victory in a World Cup qualifier, and still he's getting pelters. People saying he's not up to it, he's not the player he was, he's not world class, he's not at this level, he's not that level. I mean, what is it that we don't like, or what is it that makes Rooney not great according to everybody? He scores the winning goal in a 1-0 victory. Fair enough, he loses the ball from time to time and he doesn't beat 5 players at once, but if you're a stats person, and there's a lot of you guys out there that are stats people, Rooney's stats are sort of uncomprehendable, if you like, uncomparable. He assists, goals, against appearance, the ratio. He's a great player, but it doesn't mean to say that we haven't got eyes and we do watch the game properly. And sometimes the simplest thing, he loses the ball in the middle of the park, he tries too much, his control, it looks awful, he's 2 yards off the pace. But if he's going to pop up and score the winning free kick, then what does it matter? Surely all's forgiven. Players drift out of games. Van Nistelrooy was famous for doing that. He did bugger all for 89 minutes, then he'd score the winner and he'd be like, well, I'm a striker, that's all my job is to score a goal. If I score you the winning goal, job done. So the jury's still out on Wayne Rooney at club and at club level and international level. I just I want to defend him because, like I say, he's taken pelters, and although I've been quite critical of him in the past, I just feel like this time I need to defend him because non-United fans, other England fans if you like, they're giving him pelters. I'm not having it. He's one of ours, let's look after him. So going on to our next fixture, it's West Brom away, Monday Night Football. West Brom are a good side. They're playing very well this season, but I know they lost to Liverpool last weekend, but I don't know, it's going to be a tough test. I think it'll be a lot tougher than when we went down there last year and won 3-0 and it could have been 4, 5 or 6, No Rooney, he's suspended. I think we'll see Mata play behind the front two. I'm not going to get too much into the preview for that because there will be a preview coming for the West Brom game on Pride of All Europe TV. It'll either come from myself or one of the other guys. But so a quick round up. Van Persie starting for Holland, and they haven't You know, they made a meal of it, their first game against Kazakhstan, 1-0 down for a long period, but won 3-1. Van Persie bagging up, and then last night they lost to Iceland 2-0. So it's not really looking good for Holland. They look like they're in a really tough group and they're making a meal of it at the moment. De Gea getting his Spanish first team debut. They always look comfortable in their, you know, in that fixture which he started in. And Falcao bagged up for Colombia. So, you know, this is just a short video, just giving you a mini roundup of international games, you know, discussing the hatred out there for Wayne Rooney. But by all means, keep an eye out on this YouTube channel, because I'll be doing a preview to the West Brom game, or there will be a preview coming out to West Brom game soon. So if you want to follow me or talk to me on Twitter, it's Nathon W. That's NATHONW. If you want to, you know, if you want to talk to any of the boys, you know all our Twitter accounts. This MUFC_PRE. But yeah, I'll catch you soon. Cheers.